Welcome everybody, welcome. Hope y'all are having a great day. Hope you haven't put your parkas away, cause it's a snow day. Hopefully in real life it's not. It appears to be warming up around here a little bit. But unfortunately for today, we'll be coming over here in this nice little snow level. It would have been super cool if you could have like made a little snow angel, little glove angel. I don't know what you'd call it, but that would have been pretty sick. Not much going on in the beginning of this level except for that stupid little Chuzzle. It appears he escaped Chuzzle Deluxe, but no worries. We will take him down. And we already know how to deal with this thanks to the circus level. You know, it would have been pretty cool if they would have made the ball change for each level set. That would have been kind of neat. Or almost like a skins you could unlock for the ball. That would have been pretty cool. I like how the ball gets covered in snow when you're rolling it around. Overall, a quite enjoyable level. Normally water and snow levels are my least favorite in a game. This one, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Other than the other than that little curvy hill we're about to have to go up in a second. Overall, pretty simple little level. Most annoying thing about this is, one, I was trying to throw this up there when I was way too close to the ledge, but the snow effect is just quite aggressive. And then, in the next world, I believe it's the next world, but the lightning effect, man, I'm gonna have to put an epilepsy warning for that, because it is super flashy. Wait for it. Even when you know it's gonna happen, like in Super Mario and stuff, when you're in a bomb battlefield, like you know the bombs are gonna come around the corner, but they still get you. Let me move this mic a little closer. You wanna get a little closer? Yeah. Let's get a little closer. Some good music. Sorry, I got a little caught up listening to the music right there. When you're doing a live commentary, it kind of sucks because like sometimes the details of the game you can get lost on them. But when you're just kind of watching it back, it's nice. Just you can kind of sit there and get lost in listening to it. I also normally don't wear a lot of headphones. But right now, I'm wearing some headphones, and it also just makes the audio much more, well, obviously pronounced, because for right in my ears. Don't worry, we're only gonna die one time getting up this. Spoiler alert. Not 100% sure how that kills you, but it does. So, all we need to know. Whee! I thought I could just kind of like cheese my way up this. Almost like it's a big staircase. And I think if, I think with a little bit of practice, you could. I'm just trying to jump slightly higher than I can. But I think with a little bit of practice, you could probably kind of just bounce your way up. Also, it'd be so cool if the ball bouncing off the snowball right there would have gone up there and hit the checkpoint or something. It got pretty close, but that would have been super cool if it would have gone all the way up there to do it. I know I technically probably should have just rolled the snowball up the hill and let it, poor little guy. It'd be funny if he was screaming this entire time. But, yeah, not sure what the little ball smack was meant to do. Turn the microphone down a little bit. I noticed in the last videos I accidentally was breathing a little bit heavy into the microphone and I didn't just adjust the gain down on it. So I just adjusted that down a little bit and moved away a little bit more, so hopefully it's not an issue. May move the microphone down a little bit away from my face too. The microphone was so high up it was almost blocking my entire side of the show. I'm glad that this is like the only part of the level that's kind of slippery. That would have been a little bit of a pain if the whole level was slippery, but also being that you have the ball, it kind of negates a little bit of the slipperiness for me, because like it's a ball and you're already kind of slipping and sliding a little bit. Also watch out for Barney over there. I don't know if y'all knew this, but this is where Barney came from. It's sad. There's going to be a new TV series they're going to be releasing called Barney the Younger Years. And yeah, unfortunately, there he is.
Yes.
All right. This right here, I would have to say, is probably one of the most annoying levels in Glover, just because if you don't know what to do, it can be a little tricky. Because this game did a pretty decent job of telling you what to do. There are a few little parts where it's like, you gotta figure out which ability to use or what to do, which was kind of nice, but also could be a little frustrating. Like being able to change the ball from a distance. You can do it, but you generally don't do it a ton. At least I found myself not doing it a lot. Even when I was younger, I don't think really did it. I was later on messing around. Well, I'll save that tidbit for the later episode. Ooh-wee-yo. Never fear. Follow the arrow. And watch out for the chisel. God, this world really does have some good music. Platforms gave me a little bit of trouble. Where that thing kept swaying, it was giving me a small bit of trouble getting it. Also, I know there's technically no reason to collect all those things now. You really didn't do anything, because I'm just going to go through the wall right here and get my secret power-ups. Oh, whoa. Kind of makes me want to watch the old Wizard of Oz. The ball wasn't working, so in a second I just brute forced my way through it because I'm like, ah, screw it. Kool-Aid Bennett. Oh yeah. Wee! Wahoo! It was kind of a cool concept where they made you have to get the ball to do the checkpoints. So, you know, you can just like run through the level. Kind of a little check and balance to make sure you're actually beating the level in a semi-appropriate manner, I guess. Gotta watch out for Barney here. I couldn't remember if that platform was just me or if it was the ball, but I didn't want to take the ball all the way over there for no reason. Also make it a bowling ball, so it makes the enemy a little bit harder for them to accidentally knock it around. I kind of wish that Glover had his fingers in the bowling ball, and he just, like, kept getting smacked on the ground. It'd be pretty funny. Don't worry, I do fall in the lava, I believe, in a moment. Because, well, you know. Wouldn't be one of my playthroughs if I didn't randomly die to level hazards a few times. I think here, I think there's like 3 times in the game that you need to use this ability. It'd be nice if the game had a Mr. Tipsy or something here to tell you how to get up here if you didn't know. Because there's not many times you really use that ability. I know there's no real reason for me to be super calculated with my getting back over here, but I just didn't want to die to stupid stuff. Whoa. But it's okay. I'll die to plenty of dumb things here shortly. I think I die at least one more time in this level. I'm trying to think. This thing, I think, kills me at least once. Because I didn't realize the platform moved. think I might die to that one more time. I can't remember. It just kind of comes out of nowhere because, like, you don't really think about the platform moving. Right there, I would argue I did have one more bounce before I technically should have died. But it doesn't matter. You can't argue with the glove. And right here, you just gotta risk it. Yeah. Now you gotta watch out for these things. They're adoring fans. And they shock. I'd like to think that these are modeled after, I don't know who would have been a super popular heartthrob around this time, but would that have been 98? But I'd like to imagine that when they were designing this game, that they, like how it kind of skimmed across the top of the sign. Would have been funny if it broke it. But I'd like to imagine that they modeled them after, like, teenage girls in the mall or something. Like, they were just out having lunch or something, or one of the devs was just taking his kid out to the mall, and then he saw that, and he's like, that'll be a perfect character for this game. Ooh-wee-yo. I forgot to have a counter, counting how many times I've died during this game. I forgot to make one while I was editing. But if anyone wants to count all the times I've died and tell me at the end, I would like to know. I just don't feel like going back through and counting them. I know probably about maybe 10 or 12 times that I edited out that I can distinctly remember. But I am not sure right off how many times. I feel like that shouldn't be an instant death. I feel like that the ball, anytime the ball contacts another ball, it should just like fling you into Kingdom Come. Yeah! Run away! These things clearly have sentience. So watch out for those sentient rocks. Because they are sentient. I think this level I may have done. I think this might have a time or two that I didn't show in it, just cause I just didn't like the way the level was coming out or whatever reason. But I think for this one, add another probably 2 or 3 deaths. Whoa! Right here, I did not take any more chances. Being completely out of lives, I was like, nope, no more chances. I don't want to do this again. Oh-wee-yo. Oh-wee-yo. You gotta throw the ball right in the path of the enemy. That way it distracts them. I wanted to get the extra life on the hill. I just did not want to risk it. But right here, I did feel really good about that. I was like, yes. Also, I kind of argue that thing didn't hit me, but it is what it is. But it was a short-lived excitement because I was like, yes, exciting. I got an extra. Oh. I think this level ended up going pretty good. I think there was 3 of them that I just kind of got all of the collectibles in while playing. I think this one I had 2 more left maybe, and I just didn't feel like going back through and finding them. I really wanted that. You don't know how bad I really wanted that. But I said no. I don't want to play this level again, just go to the exit.
Yes!
Oh, no, this is when I got all of them. I thought I remembered missing one. But yeah, I think there's 3 or 4 of them in this playthrough that I did get all the collectibles in. Well, I mean, after I went back through, I've done all the ones in the first. So there might be like 6 or 7 levels that I've gotten all of them in now. As I'm slowly still working through and getting all the bonuses. Run away! I like how they made it grab a purse or whatever that is and then come running at you. I wish I had like an autograph or something. It was trying to get from you, like a little pen and paper or something. I'm trying to yawn away from the camera. Hopefully it's not picking them up. Because there are a couple I have yawned into the microphone. I mean, I said camera. Into the microphone. Unfortunately, my other half has been sick, and it's been keeping us both awake at night, so hopefully she feels better here shortly. I was wanting to put off these episodes until I had some more sleep and felt better, but yeah, I just couldn't do it. Oh, I did see, what was that first video? I can't say Speedy Gonzalez now. I think he called it Speedy Glavalis or something. So, we get to be Speedy Glavalis again. I'm not sure if I said the right thing. I'll tag him in the description with whatever he said. Or maybe I'll just write Glavalis instead. Might be funnier. I know this part as a kid gave me some trouble. I distinctly remember getting knocked off of this thing, which kind of makes me feel sad because when you come back as an adult sometimes and you play something you played as a kid and it's like super easy and you're like, oh man. But yeah, I do distinctly remember as a kid getting knocked off on that thing. Kind of cool. In a second, as I'm knocking into all those targets, one of them I accidentally jumped into it and you can tell it's a water effect. It's cool on these old games sometimes with the effects, being able to see kind of how they did it. But it's that one right there that I'm standing beside. I don't know why I always jump. Usually jumping is not necessary. I think pretty much most targets in this game you can just do from the ground. But there's just something satisfying about jumping and then stopping in the middle of midair. I feel like this is supposed to mimic like Stonehenge or something. But right there, that water effect, it's pretty cool. getting to see the inner workings of how they do effects and things in games. Someday I'd like to make a game of some kind. It was always one of my dreams. I like how they got that kind of like jazzy drum beat in the background. I wonder if we'll ever get a remaster of this or a remake of this. Probably not. But it'd be pretty cool. Even if it's just an HD remaster. Which I'm sure somebody has re-textured these old games. You can download some ROMs or something, I'd imagine, of HD textures to these things. Even if I didn't make games, that'd be fun to do. Little mod, things like that for games. I always thought that would be fun to do with some Call of Duty zombie maps to make some custom maps. I enjoy playing zombies a lot. I'd love to play some more, but normally I have nobody to play with. Also, that was just a massive misfortune. Everybody perished. I know I'm being super cautious getting back down, because in reality all I really have to do is just kind of walk forward. Step one here is you lure the enemy away. It's almost like Zelda, like a quicker version of a Re-Dead. Only instead of just grappling on and slowly killing you, it just kind of crushes you to death. Oh, yo, whoa. Dun, 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 dun. Don't worry, the next try is the charm. I wasn't counting how many this is. I think this is 3. I was trying to play it super safe there and I almost messed up. Look at this lonely palm tree. Holding on. You know, I don't know why this level in particular. Maybe it's the music. I don't know what it is, but I've been on the hunt for some old computer games, because I feel like you could find lots of old computer games still for pretty easy. Find them pretty easily. But I kind of want to play like the old Lode Runner games and stuff. That'd be pretty fun. I feel like that would be quite enjoyable. We don't need that stinking potion. Spoiler alert for anybody who didn't know, this is a death sentence. I was unaware that that was a death sentence, but yeah, that platform leads you to death. I know it bogged the level down a lot here at the end, but I had to get these collectibles. I could not pass them by. I know it would have made more sense to go to the top one and then get them and go down and then go down. That way I wouldn't have to wait for the elevator twice. I would only have had to have done it once. But let's be honest here. That'd have been too easy. Oh-wee-oh, whoa, oh-wee-oh, whoa.
Yes.
Music is amazing. 10-10, the perfect time. So right here is what I was talking about in the other video. I went ahead and came back to this first level a few times to farm some lives. What I was doing initially was going through the level, collecting everything, and then quitting, which made my score drastically jump up, but took twice as long, and in reality, really all I have to do is collect the main lives. I just kind of thought I'd show you what I did, though. Just kind of came through here, collected everything, and yeah, I was farming lives this way. I know there's probably more efficient ways to farm them, but I just figured go back to the first level. I don't know what my thinking was in collecting everything. I'm thinking my thinking was collecting everything made a higher score. The higher score gives me a chance to get an extra life. But in reality, just go through, pick up the first ball, and then, boom. Problem solved. But I just wanted everybody to know that that's why my lives randomly go up, is because I did come back here and farm some lives. Don't worry, I'm not going to show every time I farmed lives and every life I farmed. I just kind of thought I'd randomly show it here. And I had edited it in at full speed, and I'm gonna babble over it at full speed. Looking back at it, I should have just made it like double time, or just kind of showed a small little clip of it. But well, you know, the old hindsight's 40/40. And yeah, I'm gonna ramble on here until we get back to the other video. I know there was way more efficient ways to do it, but where's the fun in that? Absolutely no reason to kill that fish. I don't know. Kinda wanted to do it. When you have the urge to do something, you have the urge to do something. Yeah. Also, that was super cool. You gotta perfect the angled jump. This boss is pretty fun. I had to do a couple of attempts at it, not really because it's super difficult. The first time I just I hit him twice, no problem, and then I accidentally slipped down the hill, and then slipping down the hill I kind of screwed myself. Because, well, you know, I slid down the hill and couldn't get back up. But he overall was pretty easy. I liked the concept of how you were like bowling. I thought that was pretty cool little thing they did there. Really, the bosses in this level are also that's kind of crap that the flame destroys the bowling ball. But really, they're pretty what's the word? Pretty creative, pretty fun, pretty unique and memorable. Not necessarily because they're difficult, more or less just because, I don't know, they've always stuck in my mind. Like the burning pair of shoes there, you know, Frankenstein's body getting exploded. But either way, we are done with the prehistoric. So we shall go turn in this gym. Look at that smog gone. Man, this is such a happy fun planet. Happy fun little world now. But thanks for joining me. Can't wait to see y'all in the next one. Until then, please tip your server.